We can't depend on other countries to supply us with food. We're depending on other countries to supply us with energy, and this is where we've gotten. And so if we put ourselves in the same boat for food, we can live without energy. We can burn wood to heat our houses. We can shrink our economy down somewhat and survive, but you can't survive without food.
We're hurting ourselves, we're hurting the land, we're hurting other people in unhealthy work conditions. And then we're also using a ton of energy to do it. So we may use 10, 20 times the energy, calories of energy, just to grow a calorie of food.
The food they're giving us and selling us is really poison. It's full of chemicals that are basically toxic chemicals and compounds, and that stuff is on almost everything you buy from the supermarket.
For me, I can get the food when it's absolutely perfect. I can wait till the tomato is just ready to fall off the plant, and I have to wait a lot of times with the ones I buy at the grocery store till they're really good enough to eat. The same thing, getting a freshly dug potato is so much better than one that's been in storage for several months. So for me, it's that fresh aspect that I have more control, and I can get varieties in my garden that I can't get at the grocery store, because the ones I pick to grow commercially are ones that have to ship well and hold up to being banged around, and that not necessarily the most nutritious or the most attractive.
There's nothing more satisfying than to have a meal that you know where it came from. You have the satisfaction of, even you feel proud about, hey, everything that's on that plate I produced. Not just knowing what went into it, how it was grown, and that it was grown under sustainable practices. And even though you're getting a very high quality product, you're getting it less than market value, let's say. So there you can definitely save money growing your own produce.
Make relationships with the small organic farmers in your region. A lot of times you can get quite a good deal if you say, I'll talk to the farmer in March before their growing season and say, hey, would you grow me 200 pounds of potatoes, 100 pounds of onions, 50 pounds of carrots and beets, 100 pounds of squash, and what would be the price? Now you might get a good price, because if you pay for it up front for the whole season, you might get, and you're going to pick it up in October and put it in your root cellar, you might be, I've always found where I could get for under $1 a pound organic vegetables.